After an 0-2 start to the Inbl Pro U-25 season, the Mumbai Titans badly needed a win. The Titans got that win over the Hyderabad Falcons on February 10 and now need another win tonight. At 3-3, the Titans' semi-final chances could swing on this game against the Falcons, shaping as a genuine title contender. Now 4-3, the Falcons are on the verge of a playoff spot and aiming to take another step closer to the Final Four. Hello everybody and welcome to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex in Delhi, and tonight's game, the Hyderabad Falcons against the Mumbai Titans. Hello everyone, I'm Grantley Bernard, joined tonight by Delhi Dribblers assistant coach Craig Nicol. Craig, thank you and welcome. And if recent games have been anything to go by, barring your result last night, we should be in for another great game of basketball.
Absolutely. The competition's been very close, so this one should be another great game. Go right down to the wire, I'm sure.
So we see the Mumbai Titans take the floor. Dolph Pinocchio, the big man Arian, and they are coming off a few days rest, which should have helped head coach Thomas Riakas prepare for this game. So this is the Titans lineup for tonight. They open with Judd, Pinocchio, Lakendra Singh, Arian and Blesson. Off the bench is Gowinder Singh, Dev Premi, Rajveer Singh, Kiddo, Yadev, Puna and McDonald. A big absentee for the Titans tonight is Pranav Prince, who will sit it out with an ankle injury. As we check the leading scorers for the Mumbai Titans, Dolph Pinocchio, the top man with 16.3 points per game. Liam Judd, always an influence with 13.5 points. Elijah Puna really doing some good stuff with 12.3 points per game. And we see perhaps the key player for Mumbai tonight, Dolph Pinocchio. He's been a good, consistent player for the Titans.
Yeah, he's really stepped into an important role, both as a scorer and a creator for the guys around him.
So there's Dolph Pinocchio for the Titans as we check their last 5 games. And they had won 3 in a row before they ran into the Delhi Dribblers and lost that one 88-84. So the Titans looking to get back on the winning track tonight. As we see the Hyderabad Falcons take the floor, Harry Morris coming off a big game last night. Negi and head coach Mark Chivers. So here's the Falcons lineup, and they'll start with Robinson, Morris, Rawat, Negi, Mathur. Off the bench will be Webb, Sumanth, Eustace, Sharma and Dalton. The big news for the Falcons tonight is the absence of Jack Purchase, who has an ear infection and is going to sit this one out. As we see the scoring chart for the Falcons, and Purchase the top scorer at 20 points per game, so that's a big hole to fill tonight. Alex Robinson with 17.3. Also without Kushal Singh and Harsh Dagger. Here's Robinson, who is coming off a triple-double against the Delhi Dribblers last night. He had 17 points, 11 rebounds and 12 assists. And Craig, I suggest if you never see Alex Robinson again, you'll be okay.
We sat down at dinner last night and had a good chat, but yeah, he had a great game last night. We struggled to stop him, but yeah, he's doing well.
So here's Hyderabad's past 5 games. They had back-to-back losses and then came up trumps last night against the Delhi Dribblers 92-73, an emphatic victory for the Falcons. And we take a quick look at the standings. It's Hyderabad, Gujarat, Punjab, Mumbai, Chennai and Delhi as we get ready to go to countdown towards tip-off.
All lights on the big screen, let's go. Come on, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we ready?
So we're ready to go. It's the Mumbai Titans in green going to the left, and the Hyderabad Falcons in black with the gold trim going to the right. Pinocchio down low to Blessing, and I don't think Blessing realised how much room and time he had.
Yeah, that was a nice action on the weak side to get Blessing open. Should have been looking to finish strong there.
Here's Mathur firing from the top, and Mathur opens with a big 3 for the Hyderabad Falcons. Here's Judd for the Titans. Now Pinocchio. And Pinocchio turns it over. Rawat comes up with it, and now it's with Robinson. And they call the foul on Lakendra Singh. And I think there's going to be no secret, without purchase, big load on Robinson, and Mumbai is going to pick him up full court and work his shorts off him.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to get too close because Alex is good at creating breakdowns, so if they keep going as close as they are just now, they might pick up more fouls.
Here's Robinson driving, dishing and turning it over. But they get it back and Robinson gets a finish at the rim. It's 5-0, Hyderabad. Judd goes up, and that's a sloppy foul by the Falcons. Judd will try to convert the 3-point play.
Yeah, Morris just got caught on the wrong side there, and Judd's too good a finisher around the rim. Probably don't want to give up the and one though.
So Judd gets the Titans on the scoreboard and aims to complete the 3-point play. But doesn't, and the Falcons come up running. Here's Morris. Morris measures from deep. Couldn't get it to go. Now Pinocchio. Judd. And Lakendra was met by a couple of bigger Hyderabad defenders and then commits his second foul, so he's going to have to go to the bench.
Yeah, that's definitely one that coach didn't want there. He was going to be a key defender and he's going to have to sit for probably the remainder of the quarter here.
He does go to the bench and they bring Gurwinder Singh in, and he immediately picks up Robinson full court. But here's Negi running, unable to finish. The Titans, Lesson, a wild finish, not close. Morris, guarded by Judd. Now Mathur catches and shoots and is short. And here come the Titans. Rebound and run is their philosophy, and they do just that as Pinocchio finishes.
Yeah, very dangerous in transition. That was one of the things we identified when we played them, trying to slow down their 3 guys getting out and running.
Here's Morris from Robinson's feed. Back to Negi. Morris couldn't secure the offensive rebound, and they call the jump ball. And the possession arrow belongs to the Mumbai Titans. No, now they point the other way. And the ball will be with the Hyderabad Falcons. Robinson inbounds to Nagy. And good denial defense there by Gowinder Singh.
Yeah, he's going to have to step up now with Lakendra. So he's got good on-ball ability, so we'll see what he can do.
Here's Pinocchio for the Titans. Here's Singh firing from deep. And Blesson pulls down the offensive rebound. Rawat called for the foul.
It's going to be a good matchup between Blesson and Rawat there on the boards. Rawat was very good last night against us, caused us a lot of problems. And
they're not the biggest of big men, but they play hard down low.
Very physical, very physical.
Here's Pinocchio to Blesson. Gowinder Singh to Blesson. Overcooks the three, and Morris comes up with it. But Gowinder Singh on the floor with the desperation play. Now Robinson dumps it off to Nagy, and Nagy is fouled by Arian, and he'll shoot a pair. So the other night, Thomas Royakas was disappointed with the first half. His team was just not in it. Second half, a lot of energy, but we've seen tonight the energy is there from tip-off.
Yeah, I think they were coming off the back of a double-header, and it's quite physically demanding for anyone. Maybe we're seeing a little bit of that from the Falcons just now. But it's important that you get your guys going, at least get a momentum and get stops going. And that's a big reason why we got out in the lead, is we just got a lot of fast breaks and a lot of wide open shots for Bolsma.
This is Nagy. And he makes the second. And the Falcons go up by 2. About 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. As Pinocchio for the Titans. Now Gowinder Singh gets Robinson in the air and then steps back and hits the three. A nice play by Gowinder Singh.
Yeah, nice action there off the double drag into stagger screen, got wide open.
Here's Morris. And Morris is fouled by Pinocchio, unwilling to give up the open layup. Harry Morris had a monster game last night, and he's got to be a factor tonight with Purchase out.
Yeah, I would expect to see more from Morris and Dalton tonight. Robinson's still going to create breakdown. He's still going to be effective in ball screens. If these two can find good spaces off the back of it, A-Rob will still probably get close to these 10 assists.
So Morris makes the back end of the pair of free throws, and we're tied at 7. Pinocchio. Gowinder Singh drops it off to Puna, and Puna to Judd, who finishes with the second attempt.
Same play again there. Robinson did a good job of chasing through the action, but a good secondary option for Mumbai.
Elijah Puna showing his skill with the pass around the back. Here's Robinson probing, and is blocked by Puna. Puna shakes off Robinson, and the Titans run again. Blesson turns it over when he had Judd wide open in the corner. Here's Nagy. Dalton. Dalton drops it off to Morris, and Morris with the finish and the foul.
Just didn't get picked up properly in transition there. Too many guys left wide open.
That was one thing Thomas Royakas noted in commentary last night while watching the Falcons was you got to be good on defensive transition or you're going to pay the penalty. And as you say, they were back but not really matched up properly.
Yeah, identify where the threats are. Right now it will be Morris and Dalton. Last night it was a lot of Purchase.
Morris can't cap the three-point play. And we're tied at 9 as Pinocchio can't finish the drive. Robinson ahead to Mathur, and Mathur with a nice layup. Again, the Titans, they had 3 go to Robinson, which gives you a decent advantage at the other end.
Yeah, probably too many guys to go to the ball though. Leaves 2 guys open under the rim.
I was trying to quickly do the math. It was a 4-on-2.
Yeah.
So here's Robinson. And the Falcons up by 2. Dalton to Mathur. And Dalton with the offensive board. And gets the basket after what you could debate might have been an offensive foul.
Yeah, we've seen that called the last few nights, so maybe surprising to see that that one wasn't offensive.
It certainly wasn't subtle, that's for sure. Nonetheless, the Falcons are up by 4 as Pinocchio goes to work. Singh, Rajveer Singh, saved by Gowinder Singh, and the shot clock expires, so tick one up to the Hyderabad Falcons defense. And with 3:54 left in the first quarter, it's the Falcons on top 13-9, and Mumbai Titans head coach Thomas Royakas has called timeout, and we can head down into the Titans timeout huddle.
Hey, come on, man, we're better than this. We need to play our game. It's not about you getting your points. It's not about you getting your points. These pull-ups are not the shots we want. Hey, play within the structure. And over there, we don't need 3 guys or Robinson. We don't need that. Just play solid. Play together as a team. Keep it simple. When we go up, dribble handoff to you, pass to the 5 and screen. Make them work on defense. This is not how we play. Let's go. Team, defense.
All right, so there's Thomas Royakas with the Mumbai Titans. Dhruv Barman has been listening in to the Hyderabad Falcons. Let's go down to Dhruv on the sidelines.
With Jack Purchase out, the entire team has stepped up. They're playing very physical and they're playing really good basketball right now. The only factor for this timeout was to swing the ball more and get at least 3 to 4 passes on the offense and get the ball moving. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks, Dhruv. And sound advice from Mark Chivers to keep the ball moving, not have it stuck in a hand. As Dalton swings it to Nagy, and gets the little floating runner to finally drop.
Yeah, it looked like Pinocchio slipped there and gave up a lane.
So the Falcons up by 6. Pinocchio now to Puna. And Dalton with the flyby as the ball makes its way to Gowinder Singh for the 3.
Coach is going to be much happy with that. He talked about shot selection and his time out there. I think a couple extra breakdowns and an extra pass, you get wide open shots, they'll go in.
Here's Dalton to Morris. And Harry Morris hits the answering 3 for the Falcons. He is dangerous from outside the arc, especially when he's got that much time. The Titans drop it to Judd and now to Puna. And Puna hits the 3.
Some nice offense going both sides here, getting a lot of good open 3-point shots.
So we've got about 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's the Falcons by 3, but they turn it over. And the Titans look to close the gap or tie as Pinocchio can't make the finish. And Robinson comes back the other way. Here's Dalton for 3. Pinocchio rebounds and runs. And Puna is stripped by Nagy. And they say that was a clean block.
It was a good job staying active in the play. Not everyone got back from Mumbai there, so at least we had one guy back at the rim making a play.
As we see Pinocchio challenging Nagy at the rim. There was a bit of body on body, but it was certainly clean hand on ball and a good call. Here's Dalton Fred Webb into the game, replacing Robinson for the Falcons. Webb driving and gets a nice finish as Liam Judd came across with the help defence.
Yeah, nice take from Freddie there to get downhill. Judd was just a little bit too far away to stop him finishing at the rim.
Here's Gurwinder Singh, down low to Judd, and Judd can't finish. Negi for the Falcons. He's got Webb. They tried to go low to Rawat, and Kiddo was able to deflect the pass. Judd, McDonald, Kiddo down the middle, and Kiddo with a pretty simple layup.
Yeah, nice take from Kittle there, breakdown defensively, not picking everyone up in transition.
So the Titans cut the gap to 3 as we come inside the last minute of the first quarter. Here's Webb measuring the 3. Can't get it to go, but Rawat came down with the offensive rebound and then spilled it out of bounds.
I think it was nice hands from McDonald there, got his hand on the ball, might have went out off his knee.
So the Falcons make a change and Sumanth comes in for Negi, as Darrell McDonald brings the ball up the floor for the Titans. McDonald has the ability to make some sort of impact off the bench, and Morris deflects Judd's pass that was intended for McDonald. Sumanth goes the other way.
There's been some key turnovers the last couple of minutes here that have led to some easy points for the Falcons in transition. I'm sure Thomas will want just a bit more ball security at this end.
And Webb commits the foul on McDonald. So the Titans are over the limit and the Falcons are one off it with 3 fouls as they inbound now to McDonald. Game clock at 10 seconds now. The shot clock is off. McDonald against Webb. Goes now, rises, doesn't finish. Morris with the rebound. And at the buzzer to end the first quarter, it's the Hyderabad Falcons 22, the Mumbai Titans 17. Craig, what did you make of the first quarter?
Yeah, both teams managed to score quite well in transition. Falcons maybe just getting the upper hand with some extra stops. I think we'll probably hear Coach Thomas here talking again about ball security, maybe try and get into some actions where they'll get some post touches, or they had some nice stuff out of the stagger, which we might see coming back.
All right, so at the end of the first quarter, it's the Falcons 22, the Titans 17. The leading scorer for the Falcons is Morris with 6, Mathur has 5, while for the Titans, Gurwinder Singh has 6. We can head down courtside and listen in on the coaches. So the Titans down by 5. Craig, I'm going to turn you into Thomas Royakas. What tweaks might you make? What do you want from your team here to open the second quarter?
Yeah, they need to get some stops and try and get out in transition. It's one of their biggest strengths. They've not got enough half-court stops to really do that effectively. So they'll probably emphasise that and then make sure they slow down the Falcons themselves with their transition.
So the Titans do have a reputation of rebounding and running, but they really need to dig on defensive transition, as you mentioned, to make sure the Falcons don't continue to get momentum and get on some kind of roll. This is Gurwinder Singh for the Titans. McDonald uses the ball screen from Judd. Probing, spinning, and that's a nice finish from Rajveer Singh for the Titans.
Nice possession, both ends there. The Falcons did a good job of taking away the post touch from Judd, but nice option to get downhill.
Rawat to Dalton. Double teamed. And the ball comes to Sumanth, and now Fred Webb. Webb drops it into Dalton, and the ball is stripped, and the Titans are running.
This is exactly what they
Gurwinder
want.
Singh is blocked by Sumanth. Kiddo to Judd, gets Morris off the floor, and Judd with a nice finish.
He's a great finisher at the rim. We've seen some highlight plays from him already all tournament, just showcasing his ability there.
So Liam Judd with the shot fake, and Harry Morris didn't bite on it. He actually chewed on it and swallowed it, and Judd was able to get to the basket.
Yeah, I mean, he can shoot as well. You have to respect him as a perimeter shooter and a finisher at the rim. He's very tough to play against.
Here's Colton Hustis checking in for the Falcons. Rawat working against Kiddo. Sumanth firing and missing. But Robinson comes up with the offensive rebound. Dalton goes against Judd and turns it over. And here's McDonald going the other way for the Titans.
Back-to-back stops on defense. It brings the game right back into a one-possession game.
The Titans go ahead on McDonald's layup, 23-22, with a little over 8 minutes to go before halftime as Rawat spins and finds Hustis on the perimeter. Judd with the rebound, and the Titans come again. Kiddo, Judd gets to the rim, gets the foul, and will try to convert the three-point play. Liam Judd, all of a sudden, has come alive.
Yeah, that first step that he's got, most defenders are going to struggle to keep him in front. And if he's getting towards the rim, he's going to be able to finish through contact. So
Judd with 8 points now on 4 of 7 shooting, and he completes the three-point play to put the Titans on top by 4 with a tick under 8 minutes to go in the quarter. Judd goes to the bench for a breather, and Rawat does likewise for Hyderabad, replaced by Mathur. Here's Hustis, and they call the foul on McDonald for a push.
It's a little bit unfortunate. McDonald was in a pretty good position there. We'll see. Looks like he's done okay there. I would possibly expect if we see another stop score here, we're probably seeing timeout from the Falcons.
Here's Dalton to the corner to Sumanth. Driving now. Now to Dalton, and Dalton can't get the finish. Here's Punna. McDonald. Working. Rises and can't get the ball to finish. The roll went out instead of in. So the Titans have started this quarter 9-0. The Falcons looking for their first bucket of the quarter. Dalton can't deliver it. Mathur keeps it alive. Sumanth driving and not finishing. Wow.
Yeah, big defensive effort from the Titans so far. A couple offensive rebounds there, but for the most part, they're doing a really good job down there.
Here's Kiddo for the Titans. Gurwinder Singh to Rajveer Singh. And his pass is picked off by Mathur. And now Robinson will try and get the Falcons into some kind of offensive set. Robinson to the corner. And Sumanth continues the dry spell.
Yeah, very static on offense. They probably need to get into a little bit more off-ball action and Try and create some breakdown areas.
As Elijah Puna meanders to the basket, working his way through several defenders. And he puts the Titans up by 6. Here's Eustace to Sumant with time to measure the 3 and hits the 3 to get the Falcons on the board for the second period.
Yeah, they needed to get something from somewhere there, so nice driving kick, open shot.
Here's McDonald for the Titans now. Puna for 3. And Mather with the rebound. Robinson gives it up to Eustace. Now ahead to Samant. And Samant couldn't finish, but Dalton with a second opportunity and he finished it. So the way the Falcons have been going this quarter, any second chance opportunity is gilt-edged right now. Govinda Singh to Kiddo, and they say it was a double dribble by Kiddo.
The game's just got a little bit scrappy at both ends there, maybe a little bit of fatigue coming and kicking in, that's why we're seeing some substitutions.
So 4:55 left in the half, and it's the Titans 28-27. Robinson for the Falcons. To Morris, open at the top of the three-point line, and Harry Morris, like he does so often, buries the 3.
Yeah, you can't leave him open. He's shown consistently he can make that shot.
Pinocchio on the backdoor cut, and a nice feed from Kiddo ties the game at 30. Here's Robinson again for the Falcons. It comes to Mather in the corner, and his 3 is off the target. Kiddo to Blesson. Pinocchio. They look to Puna down low against Morris. Puna goes up and kept it alive for Pinocchio. And that was a little wild from Dolph Pinocchio.
Yeah, nice defensive possession from Morris there. He stood put up very well. He still got a shot off, but managed to force the turnover on the second option.
So the Falcons make some changes, or at least one, and Nagy comes in for Eustace. Robinson to Nagy in the corner. Sumant with the offensive rebound. Morris now working against Kiddo. Spinning, drops it off to Mather, and Mather's 2-foot shot went 4 feet. And the ball will go back to the Titans. Fair to say that the Falcons have missed a few bunnies already tonight.
Yeah, they've had some opportunities in and around the rim, maybe just a little bit out of sync with their offense.
So with 3:22 left in the second quarter, and that thought in our heads, but the Falcons offense is out of sync, Hyderabad coach Mark Chivers has indeed called a timeout. We can head down into the Falcons huddle and hear what he's got to say.
Okay. We're right defensively now. We know our matchups. Everyone's right with their matchups. Yeah. All right. When we come down offensively now, hey Rob, let's just run a pick and pop with you two. Yeah. All right. So we got that. All right. So run up this side to the single side, and then you go pick, pop. See how we go from there. All right. And look to penetrate. You other guys be ready, and then crash the board. Crash the boards. All right. Here we go.
Hey, don't settle for the 3 ball. Get on the rim.
Yellows on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yellows.
All right, so there's Mark Chivers, and it looks like Robinson and Morris will team up on the next play. But let's hear what the Mumbai Titans have heard from their coach, Thomas Royakas. We can go to Ryan James on the sidelines.
Coach Royakas and Coach Valerie are damn disappointed on the number of second chance points given they've not gotten the rebounds. On the attack, it is simple. Go in, find the open man, pass it out. That's all from the sidelines.
All right, thanks, Ryan. And pretty basic messaging from both coaches there.
Yeah, I think we're seeing Morris fill in that role that Alex usually has with Purchase. The two of them are getting a lot of nice action at the top of the key. We're probably going to see a lot of two-man action from them in the next 3 minutes.
So this is Lakendra Singh to Puna. Now Pinopio. Down to Puna. And that's a nice play and a nice finish by Puna.
Yeah, nice read on the slip. Pinopio's done well to get the ball there and an easy finish.
Here's Robinson and Morris, just as Mark Chivers wanted. And Morris, under pressure from Kiddo, can't get the finish. And the ball spills out of bounds and will go back to the Titans.
Yeah, they've done well defensively to stay in front. Maybe not want to be shooting that one. Let's kick it on, get into the next action, I think.
So Puna to Pinopio. To Kiddo in the corner, who is wide open and can't finish. Robinson now for the Falcons. Looking to isolate Pinopio. He pulls up the three. And Alex Robinson hits his first three-pointer of the night.
He's done well to create there, especially the rest of the offense was still pretty static. There wasn't a lot of movement for him to do anything else.
And the ball was knocked out of bounds, but it stays with the Titans. 2:17 to go in the quarter and 15 on the shot clock. Pinopio. It swings to Blesson and now Kiddo. Lakendra Singh probing, driving. Can't finish, but Puna can with the follow-up. So Elijah Puna, we saw him hit a three earlier, now does the dirty work at the rim. Here's Morris. Suman for the Falcons. Driving, but not finishing. Nagy to Mathur. The three goes in and out. And here's Lakendra Singh for the Titans. Pinopio, back to Lakendra. Kiddo. Puna measures from the top. And Elijah Puna goes inside and then the outside.
Yeah, he's playing a bit of both. Three-point line, I get it inside, showing his talents here.
It's the Titans on top. And they come again with Kiddo. Now Blesson. Show and go, but couldn't finish. And there you go, there's Puna again on the offensive glass.
That's it anyway. I thought he was going to get the handoff there, the dump-off pass, but good job on the boards.
Morris from deep, and early in the shot clock, comes up empty. And it's the Titans by 6 as we head into the last 40 seconds of the half. Here's Puna to Pinopio. Driving, but not finishing. Robinson for the Falcons. And Robinson gets to the rim and finally gets the drop. So Robinson cuts the gap to 4, but the Titans will have the last possession of the quarter and the half. Pinopio comes off Puna's ball screen. He turns it over, but they say the turnover was caused by a foul on Nagy. So they whistled the foul, and neither team in the bonus. And with 4 seconds left on the clock, and the Titans are ahead 39-35. Thomas Royakis has called timeout to draw up a play for the Mumbai Titans. Let's see what Thomas Royakis has got for his team.
Liam, Elijah, Aaron, Lakendra. Hey, we need one offense, go to rebound with 5, okay? Elijah, screen for Liam. Where's Liam? Get open. Yeah, he's on. Pass there. All right. Cut high. All right, cut high. at the same time. Stay here. After that, Darrell, listen, you're going back door. So you're going up high and you go back door. We have 3 seconds. It's more than enough time for a layup or a kick out to him. All right, so spin down, come up, get the ball, come up high, one dribble, hard back door. Make sure you come up first and go back door. There we go. Team, defense.
All right, so there's Thomas Royakas giving his team plenty of options off this inbounds play.
Yeah, they're going to try and get back door to McDonald here. He's going to have to really sell the back cut.
Get up and kick.
We'll probably end up with Judd maybe creating something off the breakdown.
Let's see how Robinson defends McDonald. There it is, and they get it to him, but he can't get the finish. The ball only goes into the bottom of the backdoor. Nonetheless, the Mumbai Titans go into the halftime break leading 39-35. Elijah Puna has 14 points for the Titans. Harry Morris has 9 for the Hyderabad Falcons. So an interesting first half of basketball. As we confirm the score, it's the Titans 39-35, and we can head down courtside to Ryan James, who is standing by with Liam Judd of the Mumbai Titans.
I'm joined by Liam here from the Mumbai Titans. Liam, before I ask you about the game, a quick question. How come you're playing basketball and not in the movies? You have a really good hairstyle and a look going there.
Man, I've never been asked that before. I think it's because of my acting skills, probably.
Well, let's keep the acting skills aside. Your basketball skills is the most important one. So in this game, of course, the rebounds has been the problem, but your team is allowed to get those rebounds. Pranav missing out. What are your thoughts?
I mean, a common problem in all of our games, we've let too many O-balls come through, so we just have to body up, find a player before we go for the ball. So I think in the second half, we just got to make an emphasis of that and just keep crashing.
Awesome. So thank you so much for your time and all the very best for the second half.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
That's all. That's Liam Judd from the Mumbai Titans. That's all from the half-court line. We will go into a quick break. This is the Inbl Pro U-25.
Well, all right, it's time for some entertainment that I'm trying along.
So welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex here in Delhi. And at half-time, it's the Mumbai Titans 39 on top of the Hyderabad Falcons 35. After trailing by 5, the Titans put together a 22-13 second quarter, and that second quarter from the Titans really turned the game.
Yeah, it was a quarter of 3 sort of big runs. Titans started really well with a lot of defensive stops and got out in transition. Falcons managed to answer and sort of regain a bit of control, but then we saw it go back to what it was like early, with a lot of good rebounding, a lot of guys getting out, and Pune started to make some plays.
Pune's been excellent for the Titans, as we see there, one of his threes. Pune has got 14 points on 6 of 8 field goals and 8 rebounds. Liam Judd has 9 points, 4 rebounds. The Titans are 4 of 8 on threes, and the Falcons are 5 of 18 on threes. So that tells a little bit of the tale.
Yeah, there's a big difference, especially in terms of number of possessions. I think where the teams are rebounding well, it's setting them up to go out in transition and leading a lot of these fast-breaking possessions.
As we've said before, the Titans like to rebound and run, and they've done that quite often tonight. And we can check the Hyderabad's leading scorers tonight. Harry Morris with 9. Robinson has 7. Then Mathur and Sumant 5 each. Callum Dalton with 4. And they're going to need more from Dalton in the second half.
Yeah, I would have thought maybe a little bit more ball screen action with Robinson and Dalton, seeing if they can get some pick and roll, or seeing if they can get some post-touch action for them. Maybe that's something we'll see.
And as we check the Mumbai Titans top scorers to half-time, it's Pune with 14, Judd 9, then Gowinder Singh 6, Pinocchio 4, and Kiddo 2. And we can head down courtside to Ryan James.
Hey guys, so I'm sitting in the most coolest seats of the INBL Pro U-25. It's the courtside seats, and I have some lovely ladies joining me. And first off, I'm going to head this side. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Shimei.
Shimei, so you are a hooper yourself, I reckon.
Yes, I play for Goa.
All right, she plays for Goa. She's come down to Delhi to experience the INBL Pro U-25. You all should too. Shimei, as a basketball player yourself, how does it feel to be out in the INBL Pro U-25?
Actually, it's a really great experience, and I can't wait for INBL Women's to come out.
All right, I'm sure that is in the cooking. And what's your name?
Kasika.
Kasika, you also from Goa?
No, I'm from Delhi only.
All right, she's from Delhi. Kasika, do you play basketball?
No, I don't play basketball.
That's okay. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think basketball is the most attractive sport a guy can play?
Yeah, I think so.
There we go. So many more guys are going to start playing basketball right now. And I'm going to move forward. Prakriti, right? So Prakriti is one of the players who plays for Delhi itself, and she's here enjoying the atmosphere. Prakriti, tell us your thoughts on the INBL Pro U-25.
It's amazing. It's been an amazing league, and I feel like this is what India needed, and we're all very excited. And as Shimei said, we're waiting for the Women's League as well.
There we go. So we have wonderful thoughts, wonderful perspectives coming in. That's all from the sidelines. Back to you, Grant, in the comm box.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Down there, experiencing some of the delights that Delhi has to offer. So here's Elijah Pune, as we said, inside, outside. It didn't matter. He was able to find the basket.
Yeah, he's been a big threat for them, as he has in a couple other games as well. He's got nice shooting action, and he's using his size around the rim well.
He's been excellent, Pune, with, as we said, 14 points and 8 rebounds. He's shooting 6 of 8 from the field. And Liam Judd has also done a great job for the Mumbai Titans. Here he is with the finish off his miss, which was a great pass from Puna around the back that got Judd going. Judd has 9 points, 4 rebounds, and he's always a factor.
Yeah, he's been one of the best players at the tournament so far. I've really enjoyed watching him play, both being able to finish at the basket and shooting.
And we can have a look at some more of the highlights from the first half here at THYAGRAJ Sports Complex. Some of the best baskets. Gowinder Singh got involved early off the bench when Lakendra ran into foul trouble. Here he is again from deep, and Singh has 6 points for the Titans. Dalton finds Morris wide open for the Falcons. And this is Puna. And Sumanth did well to reel in that pass and make the finish for the Falcons.
That was a key one when they were struggling to score.
Nice back cut by Pinocchio, and Kiddo with the feed. Classical play. Hit the bounce pass and get the finish. And here's that man again, Puna, with a 3 from the top of the key. So we can confirm it's half time here in tonight's game. It's the Mumbai Titans on top 39-35. While the players prepare for the second half, we'll take a break. You're watching INBL Pro U-25. All right, welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex. Before we get second half action underway, we're going to go courtside to Dhruv Barman.
I'm here with the assistant coach of the Hyderabad Falcons, Mr. Arvind. Arvind, down by 4, third quarter starting. What's the plan for the second half?
So the plan for the second half is we are less conversions from the 3-pointers. So we are just planning to get into the rim and work on the more rebounds and more stops.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time. All the best for the next half. That's it from here, guys. Right back to the game. Thanks.
All right, so with the pleasantries out of the way, the hostility can resume. And it will be the Hyderabad Falcons with first possession of the second half. The Falcons down by 4 and the ball with Robinson. To Morris. They go inside to Dalton. Dalton goes to work against Puna, but comes up short. And Pinopio comes up with the ball. Ahead to Judd, to Gowinder Singh.
And that's the sort of action I thought we would see from Falcons. Try and get Dalton involved a bit more.
This is Robinson. And Judd almost picks off an ambitious pass. So they bring Dalton in for the start of the second half after he opened the game on the bench. And there's a turnover as Puna can't cash in. Morris with the rebound. Robinson now for the Falcons. Guarded by Pinopio. They roll it into Dalton against Puna. Dalton. Nice move by the big man.
Yeah, nice finish. That's potentially a post matchup that he's going to be able to win over the next few minutes here. So we'll see if they go back at it.
So Dalton pulls the Falcons within 2 early going in the third quarter. Pinopio to Blesson. Blesson attacks the rim and finishes with the reverse layup. Robinson guarded by Gowinder Singh. Robinson with the circus trick and the finish.
Wow, some incredible athleticism there to be able to hang enough to get the ball up and finish at the rim. That was very impressive play.
Here's Gowinder Singh. Pinopio. Gowinder. Judd from the corner. Can't get it to go. And the Falcons come the other way. Robinson, Dalton, Morris. Morris attacking, and Morris finishing.
And just like the assistant coach said there, I want to try and get going to the rim. I'm pretty sure we'll still see Morris from the 3-point line at some stage though.
So Morris ties it up at 41 apiece. Pinopio working against Nagy. And Pinopio with plenty of work to do, but gets to the rim. Nice play by Pinopio. Now Pinopio works on the defensive end against Nagy. Here's Rawat and Morris. Guarded by Judd. Robinson. Shot clock at 4 as Morris fires. And Puna comes down with the rebound. Now Pinopio. The Titans up by 2. Pinopio fires and hits. A nice bucket from Dolph Pinopio. He's the kind of player, he's averaging 16 plus points a game, but he just chips away, gets his buckets as they come.
Yeah, he'll try and get going a little bit in the second half here. It was a little bit quiet in the first half. We'll see him in transition. We'll see him off catch and shoot opportunities, I'm sure.
Pinopio's got 8 points right now as Morris fires and hits the 3. Harry Morris for the Falcons as Gowinder Singh tries the quick fire answer. Morris up to 14 points for the Falcons.
Yeah, that's one of the ones for the Titans. If it goes in, it's nice, but coach will probably want a higher percentage shot.
They double team Robinson and he gets it to Morris and gets it back, and here's Rawat with an easy finish. So the Falcons looking much better early in the third quarter.
Yeah, we've had a nice back and forward here. Both teams have had some nice looks. Falcons have managed to score better from the perimeter.
So the Falcons went ahead on that bucket, but Pinocchio hits the three to put the Titans back on top.
Right on cue. Pinocchio's got a nice perimeter jump shot on him.
Here's Nagy to Rawat, to Robinson. Robinson exploring and gets it to Nagy, and Nagy hits for the Falcons. We're heading towards the 5-minute mark of the third quarter, and we're tied at 48. Puna, Pinocchio to Judd, attacking the rim, and is fouled by Harry Morris, who didn't leave anything to the imagination.
Yeah, well, if you remember, he gave up an and one early in the first quarter, so he's probably thinking he doesn't want to do that again. So caught out of position a little bit, knew he was going to foul, made sure it wasn't an and one.
He certainly made sure of that. And Judd steps to the free throw line. Judd has 9 points tonight and still has 9. Judd will try to break the tie with the second free throw as we head towards 5 minutes left in the third period. And Judd gets the second to go. And the Titans on top, 49-48. Robinson. Working to Nagy. Nagy driving. Can't finish. And Pinocchio comes up with the rebound. Ahead to Puna. And Puna is met by Morris, who commits
it's his third
another foul.
It's his third foul. I think they're going to have to consider whether they leave him in the game or not.
So it is a third foul on Morris, and it looks like they're going to bring Mathur in for Morris as Puna hits the free throw. Morris feels he was a bit hard done by on the call, but
yeah, I think my first reaction was it was probably a foul. He thinks he's gone straight up, but there was quite a lot of contact there.
Puna rebounds his own miss, but couldn't connect on the follow-up. It's the Titans now by 2 as Robinson rolls it into Dalton down low. And Dalton got a good look but couldn't finish.
Yeah, I think Dalton was wanting a little bit off-ball movement there. He had the ball in the post, but 4 guys standing watching him, so all the defense was able to focus on him.
Here's Blesson. Keeps the ball. And now Puna spinning against Dalton. And the Falcons come up with the rebound via Nagy, and he is fouled by Lakendra.
I think that's an unlucky one from Lakendra there. He's probably going to have to sit again as well. That's maybe one you would want to see let go and just let the guys keep playing.
So that is a third foul on Lakendra Singh, and he does in fact go to the bench, as does Puna and now Blesson. They bring Arian, Kitto and Rajveer Singh in. McDonald is checked in as well. So plenty of fresh legs for the Titans. And McDonald is right up and in on Robinson. This is Mathur to Morris. Shot clock at 8. Robinson harassed by McDonald. And they say that Mathur got it off before the shot clock expired. Robinson got the offensive rebound and is fouled by Kitto. That was line ball.
That one seemed like it was maybe a little bit after the buzzer. The clock was certainly showing 0. I don't know if the timer went off at the right time there. The buzzer.
So we see Robinson with the offensive rebound and the foul. And before Robinson will go to the free throw line, Falcons coach Mark Chivers has called a timeout. We can head down sidelines and listen in to the Hyderabad timeout huddle.
Come back and help him. Come back and help him, all right? We're running strong. Remember I said at halftime, you can't start out there. You can't start there. You've got to start in there and make a lead. And then when the ball reversal comes, you're in there and you make a lead. All right, then we'll get through it. So if you can run it. If he dribbles you, you go to the corner. All right, you run that, you become that person. Let's play smart here. Get some stops, all right, get some stops. Here we go.
So Mark Chivers there for the Falcons, just trying to address that static offense.
Yeah, so the strong action they've been running is something that's usually been for Morris or for Purchase. Last possession there, they actually ran it and had Robinson in the post-touch position. But maybe a reason why the shot clock ran down throughout that possession. The guy's a little bit out of sorts.
Yeah, well, Mark Chivers was indicating they weren't starting in the right spot to get the offensive active. So hopefully that being addressed, they'll get it right as the game unfolds. But here's Robinson at the free throw line.
A-Rob probably fancies his post-up game anyway, so maybe throw it in and see what he can do.
Robinson makes the first and he now has 10 points for the Falcons. And now he has 11 and the game is tied at 50. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. This is McDonald. Judd back to McDonald. Works off the on ball to the corner. Now they go low to Judd. McDonald, shot clock at 8. And they throw the ball away. And Robinson reels it in to Mathur. And Judd with the block, but they are ruling a goaltend. It did look like the ball was on the backboard when Judd got a hand on it.
Yeah, maybe at first look it might have been all right. I'm not sure if this is one they're allowed to challenge or not. I'm sure if it is, Thomas will almost definitely check it. Yep,
they are going to challenge. So the rule is, if the ball is shot and it hits the backboard, the defender cannot interfere with the ball. That's the ruling. The referee has called the goaltend. The Titans are saying Judd got his hand on the ball before it touched the backboard.
Yeah, so that's what we'll be watching here once we get the images up. See whether the ball hit the backboard first or not. First reaction, I thought it was good, but we'll see.
And we will get a look at it here. Robinson throws it up for Mathur.
Very hard to tell from that angle whether it's maybe it hits the backboard there.
It's hard to tell.
We'll probably stick with the goaltend, I think.
Here's the ruling.
Now Falcons are unhappy with that. It certainly looked like it maybe hit the backboard just. It's not a brilliant angle in the replay.
It was hard to tell, wasn't it? So
I think it should maybe be a jump ball if they're not, because the ball was technically still live, right? If it's a block.
Yeah. So they've cancelled the basket. And it looks like they're going to give the ball to the Falcons.
Hey, mine. No, Rashad.
We've had more meetings over this than the heads of government. Anyway, the ball is with the Falcons as Robinson probes against Gowinder Singh. Now Negi. Negi fires and comes up empty. Morris, shot clock at 6. The ball didn't hit the rim to reset the shot clock. Robinson has to go, and he does. He comes up short. And wow, it is getting willing in there.
Yeah, both teams coming with fire here, getting a little bit wound up with calls, and we're going to see some aggression here.
Harry Morris risking a 4th foul in that rebounding effort against Judd, and he's up the floor against McDonald now.
Yeah, it's interesting they've left him in. We thought he was going to come out earlier, but it was actually Matur came in for Dalton instead.
So 2.5 minutes left in the third, and the game is tied at 50. McDonald to Gowinder Singh, firing from deep. And Aryan is not going to get an easy and offensive rebound on that one.
Yeah, he got himself to really good position. That was that stagger action that we saw Gowinder hit one earlier on. That was a wide open look. But good positioning from the big man.
So they ruled that Aryan was fouled on the putback attempt, and he'll shoot a pair as the Falcons take Morris and Mathur out of the game for a breather. They bring in Sharma and Suman. So Aryan makes the first to nudge the Titans back in front, but can't make the second. So as we head towards 2 minutes left in the quarter, it's the Titans by 1. And Gowinder Singh all over Robinson, who commits an over and back violation.
Maybe I think Falcons again are a little bit upset by that. It looked like the defender knocked it back, so potentially should have been allowed to keep playing there. Depends on how they've adjudged it.
So just to reset for the last 2 minutes, the Falcons are at the limit, and the Titans have got 2 fouls to give. Here's Gowinder Singh. Shot clock's at 3, and they have to get it up, and they don't. So not good clock management by the Titans.
Yeah, the clock only resets to 14 on backcourt violations, so you've got to be quickly into offense.
Titans coach Thomas Riakas has talked about using the fouls they've got to give in late quarter situations. It'll be interesting to see if his team does that at the end of this quarter. Here's Nagy. And the Falcons a little disjointed again as Sharma fires from deep. Rawat finally gathers it in. And Rawat is called for a travel.
Again, we're seeing that quite static offense again. Not surprised to see Freddie coming in, maybe see if they can move the ball a little bit freer. It wasn't exactly what you would call an open shot there.
So Fred Webb checks in for the Falcons, and he'll guard McDonald as Judd brings it up for the Titans. Judd to Kiddo. Kiddo looking to turn the corner. The ball comes to Gowinder Singh. Shot clock at 7 now, and Kiddo down the middle, and Kiddo with a nice finish.
Similar to the basket he had in the first half, found himself in space, getting downhill, nice finish.
Here's Webb guarded by Kiddo. The Titans up by 3. We're inside the last minute of the third. Sharma. Webb driving and had nowhere to go, so was lucky to bail out with a ball off a Titans foot.
Yeah, a lot of the doors closing quickly there. It wasn't a lot of space. Defense had collapsed. That's where we're probably looking for some sort of shooting option.
Robinson firing as the shot clock expires. Oh! And Gowinder Singh took a slap in the chops from Sharma. It was unintentional, but would have stung nonetheless. And here come the Falcons. The game and the shot clock were almost identical as Sharma with a finish.
Yeah, Thomas probably a bit upset about that one. The team fouls that probably should have sent them to the line. Instead, they've given up a transition basket the other way.
So here's McDonald with the last shot of the quarter, and that comes off the front of the rim as time expires. We've played 3 periods here at the THYAGRAJ Sports Complex in Delhi, And it's the Mumbai Titans 53 on top of the Hyderabad Falcons 52. For the Titans, Puna has 15, Pinocchio 11 and Judd 10. While for the Falcons, Harry Morris has 14 and Alex Robinson 11. So there's no question we've got a big fourth quarter set up. As we confirm the score, it's the Mumbai Titans 53, the Hyderabad Falcons 52. Your quick thoughts on that quarter, Craig?
Yeah, another one that went back and forward. Both teams may be struggling to get into rhythm a little bit, but I think the next quarter will be important. See who can get consecutive defensive stops, rebounds, and then get out and run. That's where both teams have looked at their best so far.
Okay, so we see the standings right now. Hyderabad at 4 and 3 and Mumbai at 3 and 3. Hyderabad with a win tonight would just about lock down a final spot. Mumbai with a loss is suddenly a bit perilous. There's nothing in the whole thing, is there?
Yeah, it's so tight. A few of the coaches we were talking the other night, it wouldn't be impossible for everyone to get to 5 and 5. I think 6 will be the magic number. If you can get there, you're definitely in.
6 wins would be rock solid, you would think. But right now, the Titans are working on their 4th win and the Falcons are working on their 5th win. So we've got a 1-point ball game heading into the 4th quarter. And this one could go either way right now.
For sure. Rebounds and possession of the ball. Team that rebounds better is going to be in with a great chance here.
So we're going to get 4th quarter action underway. And it'll be the Titans with the first possession. Now with Kiddo. Gowinder Singh turns the corner, pulls up, fires, and Gowinder Singh with the perfect opening to the quarter for the Titans.
Nice little read off the pin down action, wide open off the pull up.
Here's Dalton. And his pass intended for Robinson is picked off. Kiddo, Pinocchio, Gowinder. He's got Puna naked at the basket, and Puna with the finish.
Yeah, we get breakdown defensively. The pass was a little bit slow in getting there, but just as well he had enough time to score.
So Puna puts the Titans on top by 5 as Dalton comes back the other way with the finish for the Falcons.
That's that cross-screen post-touch action that they were trying to get to in the 3rd quarter but didn't quite manage.
The Falcons have had 15 offensive rebounds tonight. And that wouldn't please Titans coach Thomas Royakis. As Blesson gets to the rim with a strong finish. Nice play by Blesson to put the Titans back up by 5. Here's Dalton to Fred Webb. Driving up and pulling up and hitting up. Fred Webb.
The 3rd quarter, we didn't have much off-ball action when the ball was seeing the post there. That's almost definitely what Dalton was expecting to see earlier. Nice move from Freddie.
Here's Kiddo driving against Sumant. And Kiddo draws the foul and will surely shoot a pair of free throws for the Titans. And that is the case. As we see the replay, Kiddo a strong player and can get to the rim.
Yeah, very, very good going downhill on his left. Finds himself getting to the basket a lot of times.
And Kiddo makes the first. He misses the second, but the Titans remain in front, up by 4, as we head down towards 8 minutes left in the contest. Here's Webb to Sumant. Sumant had time to measure it, but couldn't get it to fit. And Dalton with the offensive putback.
Important extra possessions. Good job from the big man.
Here's Pinocchio for the Titans. Now Kiddo, Blesson, Puna, Gawinda turns the corner and dumps it off to Kiddo, and that's a nice play by the Mumbai Titans.
Absolutely, that was some pass there. Got the ball right on target where it had to be, and a nice finish.
Robinson dumps it down low to Dalton, and he goes to work against Puna. And that's a nice play by Cal Dalton.
Definitely been an emphasis on post touches from the Falcons. This is what they would want their offense to look like.
Webb with the steal, and the Falcons finally secure it. Here's Dalton again, throws it up for Samant, who can't get the finish. Kiddo back the other way. Kalen Kiddo, basically the length of the floor.
Yeah, that's what we would call a 4-point possession. What could have been an easy 2 for Falcons there turns into 2 the other way for the Titans.
So Kiddo puts the Titans up by 4. This is Rawat. They go to Dalton in the post. It's been a successful formula so far. Now Fred Webb firing from 15 feet and coming up empty. And Dalton with the foul. And things just a little chippy.
Yeah, a little bit of leftovers from that third quarter, I think. I'm sure it'll all be all right. It's just 2 big physical players coming together.
And the referees talk this one over, and Cal Dalton, very cool, calm and collected, just wandered away, and perhaps a little unlike his father Mark, who during his long career in the Australian NBL probably stayed to argue the toss more often than not. Had a long NBL career with several teams and played at the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics for the Boomers. And the Daltons are a famous basketball family in Australia. Mark Dalton, Brad Dalton, Karen Dalton, and now Callum making his way at the top level. And the referees are having another look at this, whether they maybe consider there could be an unsportsmanlike here somewhere, or...
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think so. Both guys are just, you know, they've had 4 or 5 possessions in a row where they've been post-matched up against each other and a lot of physicality. I would be surprised if they call anything from this. I mean, maybe they have the push after, but just, yeah, let's get on with the game.
So while the referees review this, it gives us a little pause, and we've got an opportunity to send a little shout out here. My Mumbai Titans head coach Thomas Royakas, his mum Will watches every single game via our global YouTube coverage. Not just the Titans games, she is watching all the games in INBL Pro U-25, and she is obviously taking a keen interest in the Mumbai Titans, coached by her son Thomas. So shout out to Will Royakas. We hope you're enjoying this one, and obviously hoping that the Titans come out on top.
Yeah, I think we've got quite a big global audience. I know there's quite a lot of guys back in Scotland that are watching these actions happening too, so.
The internet is an amazing thing.
Fantastic. I think we just got an unsportsmanlike call there.
So they would have called that on
14 get away with nothing.
Puna.
Have they called it on Puna? Surely, I think it should be going the other way here. Nice try from Dalton though.
So in the confusion, Cal Dalton was stepping to the free throw line at the wrong end, and he did well and confused the commentator, one commentator. So it will be Elijah Puna to shoot a couple of free throws, and he makes the first.
Interesting that they called the unsportsmanlike on the initial action between Dalton and Puna rather than the afters with Pinocchio.
So Puna now has 19 points and 11 rebounds for the Mumbai Titans, and importantly the Titans are on top by 6. Here is Puna off the inbounds. Pinocchio driving, and his intended pass for Puna is off the mark. Morris firing for the Falcons. And Puna this time on the floor for the rebound. Blesson the other way, and Blesson with the finish.
That's a big one for momentum there. If Morris can make that, it's a 3-point game. Instead, we've got 2 the other way.
Big play by Puna, getting down and dirty. And the Falcons are just a little untidy right now.
Key possession here. If the Titans can get a solid look on offense and go up by double digits, that could spell the end here.
The way the Falcons are playing, it might be hard to claw back. This is Pinocchio for the Titans. Working, firing, and doesn't get the roll. Dalton with the rebound. This is Robinson. To Dalton, and Dalton can't handle it, and Govinda Singh streaks back the other way. And he does get the finish to put the Mumbai Titans on top by 10. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left in the game. It's the Titans 70 over the Falcons 60. And Hyderabad Falcons coach Mark Chivers has called a timeout to try and get his crew all on the same page. Let's head down to that timeout after this replay and hear what Mark Chivers has got to say.
It's just fundamental stuff we're doing wrong here, all right? He can't be, he's bringing the ball down all the time and getting doubled. Come and help him bring the ball down. One of you two can come and bring it down, and we can start the offense with one of you two, all right? Run strong all week either time. Make good leads. They're just defending you much harder. They're playing harder than you want to. Play fucking hard for me now, all right? Get into it. You know who you're defending? All right, we're switching everything now. Switching everything. All right, you know what with that? All right, so talk it up, jump in lanes. Come on now, get stops. Here we go.
Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Now, what we do, just keep the pace high. You see within our structure, we get every shot we want. Let's go.
All right, so there's Mark Chivers basically saying, just stick to the basics and do the fundamentals well.
Yeah, they're going to need an immediate reaction here. They've changed their lineup as well. They're going to be a little bit more aggressive defensively, trying to switch all their actions. So it's going to be a game of stops here. See who can get the most consecutive stops.
The other aspect he mentioned was make yourself available for Robinson, who's drawing double teams. So let's see how that goes. This is Robinson now to Nagy, firing. And Nagy hits the 3 off the Robinson feed. So coming out of a timeout, that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, an immediate reaction. Robinson's done well to create breakdown and get a wide open shot.
Here's Gurwinder to Blesson. And Blesson is out of bounds. The sideline again proving to be an excellent defender.
Yeah, that's maybe one you would be looking for, a player that's a catch and shoot guy to knock that down. Maybe the sub that we're about to see. Oh, changed it.
So the Titans make a change. They bring Lakendra in for Gurwinder. Here's Nagy. And he hits back-to-back threes for the Hyderabad Falcons.
Yeah, back-to-back. Robinson's done a really good job of attacking the paint, collapsing the defense and finding the shooter.
So Nagy cuts the margin to 4, and Pinocchio can't finish. But Puna with the offensive rebound and finish under duress. Yeah, Puna continues a massive game.
That extra effort is going to make a big difference in just keeping this lead.
Here's Mathur. Can't get it to go, and Lakendra reels in the long rebound. Now Kiddo. Pinocchio. We're inside the last 4 minutes. The Titans up by 6, and Pinocchio's pass is picked off. And a foul by Kiddo.
It was a key stop there because Puna had managed to get a bit of space inside the key. Pinocchio maybe go under instead of over.
A smart heads-up foul by Kiddo, because if Robinson had got past him, he's one-on-one with Pinocchio at the rim. So a tactical European foul, whichever way you want to look at it.
Did a good job to not give up the unsportsmanlike as well. Made a play on the ball.
Webb's misses rebounded by Rawat. Morris. Nagy can't catch it, but he does gather it in and gets the finish at the rim. So the Falcons are hanging tough.
It's a nice little spell here for them. I think if he'd caught that clean, you would almost definitely seen another three-point shot go up.
So it's the Titans up by 4, trying to keep the Falcons at arm's length. Here's Pinocchio. He slipped, but they are going to rule he was helped to slip by Nagy.
Yeah, there's just a little bit too much contact there. You know, the courts have been a little bit slippy, but you put your hands in, you give the referees a chance to make a call.
So Kiddo goes to the bench for the Titans. He's been good. He always offers some kind of impact, regardless of how many minutes he plays. This is Pinocchio now, and the shot clock is at 8. Lakendra driving, gets to Blesson. Blesson goes inside and has his shot blocked. Now here's Fred Webb, and Fred Webb with the finish at the rim to bring the Falcons within 2. There's 2:48 left in the game, and it's the Mumbai Titans 72 leading the Hyderabad Falcons, and that basket prompted Thomas Royakas to call a timeout. We can head down and hear what the Mumbai Titans coach has got to offer his team.
So stop with it. Do this. Hit him on the short roll.
It's not just his fault. These guys are.
I know, but it starts on the ball. Hey, I told you. Everybody do your job. We'll be okay. Stay within the structure, trust the system. All right. Liam. It's okay. Hey. Come on. Yeah, we good. Golf. Pass to Elijah. Lakendra. Corner. Liam. Zipper. Dribble handoff Elijah. Roll. Pass it, go to the corner.
So Thomas Royakas is very clear. Know your role, execute your role, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think they just need to get a little bit safer on offense, get some higher percentage looks, and not allow the Falcons to get out in transition. You saw +8 for the Falcons since their timeout, so it was a good run for them.
Watch for Puna to be involved in here on some handoff and roll action as Lakendra comes around. And Puna zigged when he should have zagged, and Lakendra threw it out of bounds.
Psychologically a big possession here. Hyderabad can tie it. We're going to be in a good spot going forward.
Here's Morris for Hyderabad. Robinson firing for 3 and comes up short. And there's a foul on the rebounding action, and it looks like it is on Puna.
That one, maybe there was a little bit of fouling going both ways there. A little bit harsh on Puna, I think.
So the Falcons can inbound, and Webb needs to get it in, and he does. And Nagy somehow gets open on a cut to the basket and ties the game on a fairly simple layup.
What a quarter he's having. He's made a bunch of shots from the perimeter, so you have to play up on him, and now he's finishing at the rim as well.
Nagy's got 15 points for the game, and none as important as that one to this point. This is Robinson, feet in the paint, and can't get the finish. as Puna comes down with another rebound and is fouled by Rawat. So we're inside the last 2 minutes and we've got a tied game.
Yeah, we thought this one would go all the way. You know, both teams missing some big scorers and everyone else is stepping up. We've got a good basketball game here.
Hyderabad wins go with Neg, number 14. This is Lakendra for Mumbai. Here's Pinocchio. Now Blesson, the shot clock's at 6. The ball with Pinocchio. Pinocchio can't finish, but Puna had the chance to tip it in and the ball refused to drop.
This definitely is. It's a game of such fine margins. If that falls, then Titans are looking good for the last minute 20 here, but fortunately they still have possession with only 10 seconds though.
So 10 on the shot clock as Pinocchio guarded by Webb. Shot clock at 3 as Pinocchio rises. And the Falcons come away with it. Robinson, Morris gets downhill but can't finish. Puna comes up with a loose ball.
Wasn't sure if Morris would have shot that one there. That would have been a good one in transition.
And here's Judd with the dunk off the pass from Pinocchio. And with 51 seconds left, the Titans go back ahead on Liam Judd's finish at the rim. And the Hyderabad Falcons have called timeout. There's Pinocchio and there's Judd with the finish. The Falcons call timeout. Let's head down and hear from Coach Mark Chivers.
Rebounding effort this possession. Your best defensive or rebounding effort this possession. Don't go for steals. Just play straight up. You know who they're going.
This is you. Yeah. This is you. All right. So we're going to go cross screen. Then you're going to split that. Then close the gate. Close the gate for you for a shot. All right. Close the gate. Okay, let him go through. Let the offense go through, and then close the gate. All right.
Let's go. Execute on 3. Execute on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
All right, so there's Mark Chivers drawing up a play, trying to get a 3-point shot through the elevator screen at the top of the key, possibly for Nagy, possibly for Morris.
It was hard to tell from the board who was going to be on that spot there, but interesting to see how the Titans guard it here.
Having said that, it'll probably be Robinson. Anyway.
I mean, ball in Robinson's hands is probably what they want, so.
Well, he's not taking the inbounds pass, so let's see where he gets involved here in the action. 51 seconds left and the Titans on top by 2.
It's going to be Robinson.
There he is around the double. Now Morris for 3. And Morris is well short. And the ball goes out of bounds off Nagy.
Nagy hadn't turned away there. That ball would have landed straight in his hands.
So the Titans take over from their baseline and have to go the length of the court. Here's Judd. Pinocchio. Guarded by Webb. Inside the last 30 seconds. And they call a foul on Fred Webb. And the Falcons are at the limit. So Pinocchio will shoot a pair of free throws.
Yeah, not really a foul you would want to give up there, especially after killing a bunch of clock. Rebound and goal would have been their best option there.
So he clearly had a hand on Pinocchio, but it didn't really stop Pinocchio from driving. Nonetheless, Pinocchio makes the first free throw.
Hyderabad are out of timeouts here, so they're going to have to play quickly.
And Pinocchio misses the second, so the Falcons, down by 3, can cut the margin to 1 or tie it. Webb throws it away.
Maybe would have wanted to see a three-point shot there. Freddie's going to let that fly, or maybe get Morris in the corner.
They will surely look to foul, and they do. Robinson fouls Blesson, and Blesson will shoot a pair. 19 seconds to go, and the Titans on top by 3. He needs at least 1 from this trip.
As long as he makes 1 here, put it up by 4 points, then Titans should be able to see it out.
Blesson does make the first. He misses the second. And here's Nagy attacking the rim for the Falcons and cuts the gap to 2 very quickly. Still plenty of time for the Falcons. They need to foul. And they do. And they send Puna to the line. It makes you wonder why Robinson didn't foul immediately that the ball came in.
Yeah, they've got to make quick decisions here.
So a good 4 or 5 seconds went off the clock when they could have fouled much earlier.
2 important free throws here with 8 seconds left.
So Puna misses the first.
To make sure everyone on the court knows the time and score here. Do you need a 2? Do you need a 3?
I'm looking at the Titans to foul at some stage on this next possession. It's a 3-point game. Obviously the Falcons need a 3 to tie. Rawat can't get it to go, and Lakendra comes down with a rebound at the buzzer, and the Titans survive that shot at the buzzer to win. 77-74. An excellent and important win for the Mumbai Titans. Elijah Puna, a massive game for the Titans. 21 points, 18 rebounds for Elijah Puna.
Yeah, that's a huge performance, particularly getting some extra offensive rebounds in the 4th quarter. And a game that went all the way to a 1-possession finish. They all add up.
Liam Judd had 12 points, 4 rebounds for the Titans. And Gowinder Singh had 10. Dolph Pinocchio had 11 points, 8 assists. So a nice game by Pinocchio. For the Falcons, Nagy had 15 points, 7 rebounds, while Morris had 14 points. Alex Robinson had 11 points and 10 assists. So here's confirmation of the final score. It's the Mumbai Titans 77 over the Hyderabad Falcons 74. That keeps the Mumbai Titans right in the chase for a place in the semi-finals, which are coming up on February 28th. All right, so with that Mumbai win in the bag, we can head down to the floor, and Ryan James is with Elijah Puna.
With the MVP of the game here, Elijah Puna. Elijah, I'm going to let you catch your breath. A hard game. What are your thoughts?
I think we came out with a lot of energy. They obviously on a back-to-back, so our game plan was to just keep attacking the transition and do what we do best, which is, put points up quick. So, I think we executed that pretty well.
So I need you to be honest with me here, okay? So a couple of days ago, there was an earthquake in Delhi, and I feel it was not an earthquake, it was you, Liam, Aaron throwing dunks. Was that true?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I slept through that earthquake anyway, but yeah.
But having players like that who can throw in dunks, do you guys have internal dunk contests?
Me, definitely probably not, but I got my old mate over Liam Judd over there that could definitely be a contestant winner, so yeah.
One last question. In your entire team, who has the best dressing sense?
I'm going to have to give it to Ayan. I've seen him walking around with, some drip, so yeah, it probably goes to Ayan.
Awesome. So congrats on the win. Thank you so much. And yeah, he has the best outfits in the Mumbai Titans. And that's all from the sidelines for now. Back to Grant in the comm box.
All right, so Elijah Puna, tonight's game MVP. As we said, he had a monster night. Puna with 22 points and 18 rebounds. He was 8 of 15 from the field. He was almost unstoppable.
Yeah, he's done a great job, a very key contributor, not just in terms of scoring, but creating those extra possessions when it's so valuable.
And there's an offensive putback. He not only scored points and rebounded, he was on the floor, he was playing tough defense. Just a great all-round game from Elijah Puna. And so from Elijah Puna, we can go down onto the floor to Dhruv Barman, and he's got a post-game interview for us.
I'm here with my man Riyanshu Negi and Freddie. Riyanshu, excellent game, man. I think this is probably the best game of your tournament. You had 17 points, scored 5 in the fourth quarter. Kahan chote pad gaye tum? What went wrong?
Sorry?
Kahan chote pad gaye? Where do you think you fell short?
I think in the last we weren't to execute what we were supposed to do. I mean, there were silly mistakes, and I think we're gonna work on it. I mean, it's game, it happens, so we'll bounce back for sure. I mean, we as a group, we stay together, and I have the faith in our group that we're gonna come back stronger.
I love it, man. Even though you guys, didn't win this game, but just for you as a player, playing really big minutes and having such a big impact and really being the best player on the team today. What does that mean to you, and how does that bring your confidence up for the rest of the season?
I mean, it's just trust the process. Especially thanks to my teammate, they trusted me. They were passing me the open shots, and as a shooter, I was ready to shoot my shot, and I think my teammates did a great job to find me, and I think it was like my teammate, they were finding me, and I was just knocking shots. So that's about it.
I just want to let everybody know one thing. He tore his Achilles, I think about a year and a half back.
Yeah.
And from then to him doing this today, I couldn't have been more proud, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And good luck for the next game.
Yes.
Next up, my man Freddie. Speedy. First off, man, how you feeling? I always see him smiling. Okay, there it is. How you feeling, man? Tough loss.
Yeah, it's tough. You never feel great after a loss like that, especially when you feel like there's ownership over decisions that you had control of, that you just made the wrong decision. But you got to take the highs with the lows. That's part of what comes with sport, and especially basketball. So we'll regroup, watch some film, and get better.
For sure. Speaking of, guys like Negi and other guys who've stepped up, even though, your other players have been injured and been out for some whatever reasons, what does that mean for you once your entire team is back in full strength and you have your guys playing big minutes and stepping up? So what do you think come playoff time? If your entire team comes together and these guys perform like this, what does that mean for your team?
Oh, it's been fantastic. Having some guys out means people like Negi, like Prashant, like a bunch of these guys can come in and can demonstrate and show the team, the players, the coaches what they can do. And then come playoff time, we can trust them. They trust themselves. They know they can get it done on this court against these players.
Awesome, man. Any other message you want to send to everybody else watching at home?
No, just thanks for watching. This is a great league. It's in its infancy. Give us a couple years and it's going to be massive.
Awesome. Appreciate your time, man. Thank you. Take care. We're all the best for the next games. And that's it from here, guys. Right back to you, my man Grant. Thanks.
All right, Dhruv Barman there with Fred Webb. As we can have a look at Riyanshu Negi's game for the Hyderabad Falcons. 17 points and 7 rebounds. He was something of a surprise packet. He only averages 5 points a game coming in, and he's had a monster tonight.
Yeah, he's done a really good job capitalising on the extra opportunity. Obviously, a lot of shots are missing with Purchase not playing. So his teammates did a good job creating breakdowns, and he made open shots.
He shot 7 of 13 from the field, so a pretty efficient night out for Riyanshu Negi of the Hyderabad Falcons. We can go back down to the floor and Ryan James.
I
I'm joined by Kalen Kiroya from the Mumbai Dribblers. Apologies, Mumbai Titans. And Kalen here may be from Australia, but let me tell you, his mom is from Mumbai and his dad is from Hyderabad. You just beat the Hyderabad. What do you think's going on back home? You think the TV is probably broken?
Look, I think I'd rather play for my mum's side, and I'm certainly proud and honoured to put on a Mumbai jersey and especially get a win against Hyderabad, who are one of the top sides in this league, and hopefully push our chances for finals. Yeah.
There we go. He's setting his sights on the finals. That's well thought. Kalen, I see you have a very interesting hairstyle. What's going on? You, Liam, is there a competition going on within your team?
No, it's a very Australian, New Zealander thing, the mullet. But I think Liam's got me in that department. His is very long and very filthy.
Well, I think you should head back with the Indian hairstyle. Maybe if you win the trophy, all of you will get a same Indian type haircut.
Yeah, maybe the short back and sides might suit me. We'll see. If we win it, it's on the cards.
There we go. So we have that on the cards. That's all from the floor with Kalen. Thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate you, Ryan.
Back to Grant in the comm box.
All right. Thank you, Ryan, there with Kalen Kiddo. And just recapping that victory for the Mumbai Titans. And there wasn't a whole lot in it. The margin got out to about 10 at one stage, but it closed up very quickly and there was a lot of back and forward. It was a great contest.
Yeah, as with a lot of the games in this competition, there has been punch for punch a lot of the way. Negi was great in that stretch after it went out to 10, and Falcons took a good time out. They did well to get back into the game, but Mumbai ultimately got enough stops, enough possessions, and made some plays.
And here's Pinocchio with one of those plays, and the final score there, 77-74. Obviously, everyone misses players. Like Mumbai tonight was missing Prince, and the Falcons were missing Jack Purchase. They're tough players to cover. Do you think that probably hurt the Falcons more than it did the Titans? All due respect to Pranav Prince.
Yeah, I mean, I think Patterson was missing as well for Mumbai, and then the Falcons were missing Degar and Kushal as well. So there was quite a few guys missing that would normally be key contributors. So it was interesting to see some other guys step up. It gave some opportunities to guys like Negi, and Freddie played a little bit more, and Mumbai managed to get a lot going through Pune. So this league's a very high tempo and a lot of talented players. So I mean, everyone can play here, and the guys stepped up and played well.
They certainly did, no more so than, as you mentioned, Negi, and he was excellent for the Falcons. But the Falcons really had no answer to Pune tonight. Cal Dalton was a presence in the post, and they probably could have gone there a bit more with him. But as we mentioned before, Pune just had one of those nights where almost everything went his way. Gowinder Singh played some important minutes as well. So, and to hold Robinson to a fairly low score by his standards was a big factor. So there's the highlights from the Mumbai Titans 77-74 win, and we can head back down to the floor and Ryan James.
I'm joined by Aaron Blesson. Aaron, Sugamano.
Sugam.
So Aaron is from Kerala, however, he still has a relation to Mumbai. I'll allow you to tell it, Aaron. How does it feel to play for the Mumbai Titans?
I mean, I'm playing for Mumbai for first time. I'm representing Mumbai, but yeah, it feels good. Yeah.
So looking at your performance in the INBL from the initial game up until now, your minutes have increased, your responsibility has increased. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I just came here to improve my game. I mean, the main is our coach he has faith on me, so I just need to build the faith more.
Of course, you have your coaches, but I have a very interesting question to ask you. From game one, I've noticed someone who's not your coach constantly shouting at you. He's standing right here, that is Pranav. So I know obviously you look at him as an elder brother. So what is your relation like? How does it feel to share the court with him on the same team?
I mean, I started playing nationals with him only. First mini nationals was with my guy Pranav. So yeah, I mean, he's representing India. So I mean, I can get ideas from him. So yeah.
You think you can beat him one-on-one?
I mean, yeah, I can. I mean, I'm not afraid of anyone.
That's the mentality you should have. So thank you so much, Aaron, for joining us, and all the best for the rest of the season. That's all. This is Aaron Blesson from the Mumbai Titans.
All right, thank you, Ryan, there with Aaron Blesson. And we are going to take a look at a few more highlights from tonight's game, and we will check in with the best plays of tonight's 40 minutes. As we see the Falcons here with Webb. Webb working and gets to the rim for a nice finish. Quick ball movement by the Titans, and Kiddo with the layup. The Falcons running, and Samanth gets the finish. Pinocchio into Puna, and a nice finish by the game MVP. Robinson getting to the rim and getting the roll. Kiddo getting down the middle for a nice finish. Govinda Singh up to Puna, and perhaps the easiest bucket he had all night. As we can recap the top scorers for the Titans, it was Elijah Puna leading the way with 22, Liam Judd 12, Dolph Pinocchio 12, and Govinda Singh with 10 valuable points. Kalen Kiddo hitting 9 for the Mumbai Titans. For the Falcons, it was Nagy with 17, then Harry Morris 14. Callum Dalton had a dozen. Alex Robertson held to 11, below his average of 17.3, and Fred Webb with 6. All right, so tomorrow night we've got another big doubleheader coming up at the THYAGRAJ Sports Centre. We open at 5 p.m. with the Delhi Dribblers against the Chennai Heat. That one has plenty of chips already pushed into the middle of the table. Then at 7 o'clock, we have the Gujarat Stallions against the Punjab Warriors. That's tomorrow, but tonight's a wrap. Thanks for watching. This is Inbl Pro U-25.